Hey guys, I'm Shane Snipes. You're watching Sustainable 1000. I'm doing 1,000 interviews across 48 states in about 250 days. It has been an incredible adventure. And I'm coming around the sort of last turn in my trip because from here, coming into New England, I go all the way down the East Coast. So Vermont is my first sort of entry point back into the United States after I spent a few days in Canada. And now I'm going to be talking with Shannon about his company and his food and his history in the city of Burlington, Vermont, which is really interesting. Shannon Reilly owns this great restaurant, Magnolia Bistro, and so we're going to talk about green food and what it is to have green food and make green food, and what does that mean?
Basically, all we sell is green eggs and ham.
And green tomatoes.
And green tomatoes.
Fried green tomatoes.
Yeah. Basically, I grew up in Burlington, Vermont. I love food. I've always, had a talent for creating beautiful-looking dishes, and I love people, so it seemed like the next logical choice to open a restaurant.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of experience doing restaurants and hotels, and so I've seen firsthand, what it takes to provide an excellent, guest experience, as well as some of the downfalls of the industry, the wastefulness, from huge corporate hotels to smaller family restaurants, it came at a time when I didn't have a job, that I was happy with, and
Sure.
There's a huge breakfast business in this town, and I said, how hard could it be? Like, I have a chance to do something that I love. So we opened Magnolia, and took how we live at home, which is just trying not to overconsume, and put it into a business model where there's just a little bit of thought behind all the little things that happen.
Sure.
So, we try to really keep everything from, who we buy the food from, and to take care of our staff.
Yeah.
And since we're in business, the social aspect where we want to pay a livable wage slowly increases as we get more successful.
Sure.
So we're about to finish our 4th year in November, and we're really able to start. I was just able to hire a chef, an amazing chef, and if I could remember his last name, I'd tell you. But he's amazing.
Awesome. Speaking of, do you use a lot of local resources?
I would say we use, I don't know a percentage off the top of my head, but I know I deal with over 40, Vermont-owned busises, from the maple syrup to the cheese to the milk, and
to the most important thing I've had to this day, which means you have to
sampled some Green Mountain organic sunshine vodka.
I think we need a toast.
Very smooth. Let me gather this.
We definitely need a toast. Cheers to Magnolia Bistro.
And to you on your way to your 1000th.
I know, no kidding.
Oh, the name makes sense now, I will say.
All of a sudden you're like, holy cow, that's what he means. All right, cheers. And this is local, right?
Mm-hmm.
Vodka.
Delicious.
I know it looks like water, but it's so much better.
Yeah, we're faking it, really.
I know, this is movie acting.
Good.
So local.
Local.
And why'd you choose that one, that vodka?
That's our house vodka. That's what we sell in our, not virgin Bloody Marys, vegetarian. A lot of Bloody Marys aren't vegetarian. They're made with Worcestershire, which has anchovies in it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say pork fat. Go ahead.
Yeah, and duck fat.
Duck fat Bloody Mary.
Yeah. A lot of French people are like
good.
rolling over right now about duck fat margaritas or Bloody Marys. Anywho,
all the people in Montreal that I've talked to are definitely like.
Did you have any poutine?
No.
You're lucky. It's a street food in Montreal. It's basically like gravy fries with bacon fat.
Oh, everyone said I had to have some, and I was like, no, fries with gravy. I don't even like ketchup on my fries. That's how bad I am.
Really? You don't like a little high fructo with your...
I can't really do it, but truffle salt is delicious.
Really?
Yeah.
Truffle salt?
Mm-hmm.
Enlighten me. Truffle salt.
Well, they use truffle oil.
Okay. Okay.
And they put a little bit in the salt, and then they sprinkle it on top of the fries. So you get this wonderful truffle fry experience.
Let me tell you a little bit about our localness, okay?
Yeah.
From the big picture, we try to not deal with any large, like, not to discount Cisco, because in some places of the country you're not as fortunate as we are to get local food, but we deal with a family-owned distributor, which we buy all our, like, towels and oil and, you know, mayonnaise and stuff that we can't buy locally here. Okay, so we end up with a nice family-owned company who's making the profit off of it, and then we go backwards from there, and we'll go to, like we mentioned, the Green Mountain Sunshine vodka. Really delicious stuff. They're also starting to make whiskey, which apparently is a storage issue because it's got to age for years and years and years. Right. But you should check out Shelburne Orchards. They're a local company. They're this really cool guy, Nick, just bought this crazy distillery thing. He's making like apple ice brandy or something.
Wow.
Anywho.
You have to wait till the winter time to do that, right?
Yeah, his birthday is in October, and that's a great time to go. He's got like apple hooch, and it's a lot of fun.
Apple hooch? Isn't that white lightning?
Yeah.
We refer to that in the South, where I'm from, in North Carolina. I am from North Carolina, actually.
Are you Carolina?
Yeah, seriously.
North Carolina?
North Carolina?
How do you North Cac barbecue? Vinegar mustard.
Yeah? No kidding? Does it do it justice with the vinegar? Sauce?
Guy had a amazing guy, Brian, who is Carolina in himself. Yeah. And he came up with this North Carolina barbecue pulled pork.
Yeah, and it's here?
Pork. Yeah.
All right, we'll talk about that after this. I want to focus on you right now. Okay. But we're going to take some of your tweets in just a second. We're going to cut this and go to a break in a moment, but we'll keep broadcasting because I like to do that. And I'll ask him some questions, and he'll tell you like a bedtime story if you're getting really bored. But I don't think you are, because we've been doing shots, and I don't know what's going to happen coming out that door.
No,
anything could be coming out that door any moment now. So keep your eye on the door.
Open. You didn't see the last thing there? You didn't see the explosion?
No,
you weren't
miss
watching.
It?
Okay,
oh, come on.
Keep watching. You gotta
it
watch
was only
closer.
a split second.
Okay.
You had to miss it.
No.
All right, Shannon Reilly. I'm here with him, and he's talking about his restaurant, which is Awesome Magnolia Bistro, and we're going to be right back after that. What's your website, by the way?
MagnoliaBistro.com.
Yeah, easy enough.
But if you're French, lose the O. It's not Bistrot. They put something weird on the end. It's just Bistro.
All right, there we go. Okay. So we're all set with that. It's those crazy French that always misspell things. Yes. Tabernacle. I'm Shane Sipes, and you're watching Sustainable 1000. We will be right back. As you can tell, we're having a good time. It only took one shot. Peace out.